coming into this episode with mixed emotions. Like, I'm upset, I'm hurt coming into this episode. Given the fact that Nadine... Yeah. So... And we all... I guess I don't speak for everyone, but I loved her. I loved her so much. She was wholesome. So, killing her was... Yeah. But... On the other side of things, I'm happy. And you want to know why I'm happy? Season 3 got announced, baby! Yeah! Let's go! So, my hopes got confirmed the other day, and, yeah, I'm happy, so, woo! Hello, everyone. It is Liam Caddison here, and yes, we are reacting to the penultimate episode of Season 2 of Chucky. So, yeah, when Season 3 comes out, I'm hoping that I'll be able to react. Well, I mean, I do react to it on a week-by-week basis anyways. But this time it will be at the same time as, I guess, the rest of the world. So, yeah, I previously speculated about the possibility that, like, I don't know if Season 3 would be announced and all of that. And I'm sure that there will be maybe people in the comments for prior episodes where I've expressed my hope for Season 3 who'll say, well, good news for you, Liam. So... yeah. No, I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen. I mean, I'm still hurting, like I said. So, but things did kick off in the last episode, of course, with, my theory, of course, is Chucky is losing, like the previous Chucky is coming back into the fold, and the brainwashing is starting to wane. And obviously, that came at a very unfortunate time. So, yeah. But obviously things are kicking off all over as we come into the final 2 episodes. So, yeah. I am intrigued to see how things are going to go down. Jake is going to absolutely be kicking himself. I know that for certain because obviously all season long as Good Chucky has, I guess, been around, there's been this side of Jake who's been so adamant that this Good Chucky is 100% good. And obviously Devon has expressed doubts, etc. And now, obviously, Nadine, dead. So, why don't we get into this episode of Chucky? This is episode 7 of season 2. Let's go.
But are you never even allowed to do this?
Normally, absolutely not. But out of all the rules we're going to break today, this is the least of them.
Is this like a mental space or...
Just one, and I'm going to need it for Chucky Prime.
I think we should talk about that.
Kyle.
What'd you do to your hair?
I wasn't having any fun as a blonde. What did you do to yours? You look like fucking Jesus. I think there's a deal to be made here.
You may be right. As long as you understand that when all is said and done...
Because he was the second
I'm
coming
living here with
to
Charlie.
Chucky.
Not with Nick.
But I can only transfer it into a Belle doll. We have to switch places again. No, hold on a second. What about me?
Oh, so you put...
I go
yeah.
back to being Jennifer Tilly? Now that
You're
Jennifer
throwing her
Tilly is
under
a
the bus.
criminal on the lam? Sorry, Jennifer. I don't make the rules.
Myself killed, and I know I put you through hell.
Oh.
You ever do something that stupid again, I'll kill you myself, okay?
Hi,
My heart.
Andy Barkley. I'm Nika Pierce. I don't think we've ever actually met.
Actually, we have.
Yeah,
But you were Chucky
ish.
at the time.
But now it's Nika.
Right, that tracks.
The kitty's frolicking in the daisies. That one's my favorite.
Oh.
You're dead.
My goodness.
Well, that's not a very nice thing to say. Even if it is true.
What?
Then you're not gonna die. Not yet.
Maybe I should just take them all.
No, because that's how you will die.
Be done with it.
Oh, Lexi.
No. You can get through this. You're brave. You're the bravest person I know. Honest. But you are strong. You are Lexi fucking Frost. I know you can do it.
I'm not getting teary-eyed. I am not getting teary-eyed. Even though I am. Oh, jeez.
So I've been excommunicated.
They can't.
They did.
Wow.
We have to do something. We need another plan. Something.
I'm trying to exercise a
As usual,
doll.
you're absolutely into those children. To
Look
hell
at-
with the Vatican, sister.
They failed us. Jesus, he is this. Wow.
Just orphans. So I'll see you around, Dad.
Hurts for them
Whatever
to
you do,
say that,
you
but
are my kid, you are a killer, and you can't escape that.
don't let that demonic voice just get. Don't get in your own way, so you're throwing a tantrum.
Scared to go to hell? Fuck that. I'm from Jersey.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! The people of Jersey have left the chat.
You took them away from us.
Shit! But I don't think your speed can outmatch. Did they just kill Jennifer Tilly?
Hold on.
The memories in this room. Dead babysitter, dead mom, dead dad,
He's
dead friends, dead family.
Trying to get the
dead
best of
dad.
all, y'all.
You ready to join them?
Rotten hell.
Have mercy on us!
Don't listen to him. Good. Good.
Mercy on us and him.
Oh oh no.
Gone. I come.
Holy fuck. See, that's why I wouldn't get too close. Shit.
Hey, come on, I'll be good. I just wanna.
Oh! Kyle!
You have to punch me? Here.
Sorry.
Cover my eyes.
Yeah. I think that should have been done in the first place.
You're all gonna die. I'm not gonna cry. Cause you're all gonna die. You're
He's
all
just having a
gonna
party.
die.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, shit! Oh! Shit. I'm scared of where this is going. Boop. There you go.
To hell.
We have to kill him.
Father.
Oh! Holy fuck! Jeez. That is fucked up. Oh, for crying out
What
loud.
happened? Did it work? I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, she just got all of that.
I guess on so many levels, when you have that kind of conflict in you, you know, you're gonna be at odds with everyone else.
Oy.
I've lived with this poison
she was born. Not even now.
And now it's time to get it out.
Nika.
Give me the power, I
Just
beg
feel so
of
bad for
you.
her.
Good and upright is the Lord. He will teach sinners the way.
You're not. Oh my goodness, Sister Ruth.
Took you long enough.
I am your servant. I will honor.
Glenda. Holy shit! And yeah, it's what? Oh. Oh. Shit. Shit. Oh, nice shot. Of course she got away. Shit. We gotta stamp on his head. You gotta atomize this prick.
What do we do with the rest of our lives?
They're free.
I don't know.
This
I haven't
curse.
thought about my future since the first grade.
Well, lucky for you. You have the rest of your life to figure it out.
I'm just curious about. Oh my heart! Child's Play 2.
Dad's dead.
Yep. Oh fuck! Shit! Oh shit! Go! Run! Shit! No way! Oh my god!
Come on. Help me. Know its true source. What? Wait. So Chucky transferred himself right into. Great. Oh my god. Because I was. Oh my god. Because those final bloody moments were just. Glenn. Yeah. Oh. To be fair, if either of the twins were gonna, like, sacrifice themselves. I think a part of me would have believed it would have been, Glenda, given, how they have been, I guess, registered as the more dangerous one. So they're, yeah, there is reason for them to, protect Mommy Dearest, I guess, but then again, they did reflect about the fact that they're an orphan. They have cut themselves off their mother and father. But fuck. Shit. Holy shit. So I'm guessing the transference... Because Chucky surely knew he wasn't going to escape this in one piece. So I'm guessing the transference, it was a quick... Yeah. Fuck. And Glenn, oh my god. I think I know what's gonna happen with the doll. Because that doll's not gonna be inanimate. And with Glenn on death's door, they're gonna transfer themselves into the doll. Holy shit. Ugh! Jeez, there was so much to talk about in this episode. Yeah. I mean, from just certain deaths to what is potentially going to happen in the finale. Oh my goodness. And it's funny because in some ways this did feel like a finality on certain things, because you were thinking, okay, what's going to happen with Chucky then? If Chucky's dead, and I should have seen it coming, that he would boop his soul into Mixter, so... But man, I just can't get over bloody Bryce's, death. But there is something that did confuddle me, but, you know, thinking of the wording, and I guess kind of how he responded. Was he, admitting to himself that... Well, was he admitting, should I say, to Sister Catherine, that I guess he was part of the LGBTQ community? Because it did kind of lean that way, but I wasn't fully sure if that's what he was referring to, but it seemed like with how he mentioned about him being different and just everything, yeah, because that's the vibe that I guess I got, but I wasn't really 100% sure, but it was leaning towards that direction. So yeah, but shit, like Devon plays this character who either you get vomited on because, of course, with Jake's father, that happened, and then he died, and it's the same thing happened here. So, boy, if I had a nickel, oh man. Sheesh. See, if two certain Winchesters were there, I'm kidding. Oh man, no, but that death for, like, I think, considering the fact that Devon's character, or characters, should I say, because, well, shall we say he technically played 4, with Chucky just, yeah. Although I don't know if that was him voicing Chucky at the time. It might have been Brad still, but I'll have to give it a listen again, because it was quite an intense scene, and then that wasn't even the worst of it. Because I think that is one of the, I don't know, because there have been some fucking brutal deaths, not just in Chucky, because there were some very, very rough deaths, like the nanny, I think it was, like the way she just fell on those stacks of knives is like, but you know, in the Child's Play franchise, there were some really, really fucked up deaths. There was that guy that got his eyes pierced in Child's Play 2, and that was like, holy fuck, that is messed up. The guy in the garbage thing, yeah, getting his body crushed there. There have been a lot of deaths that have been really, really funny, but I don't know, that's certainly up there. Just not just with the way his body exploded, to quote Mixer, but they replayed it so many fucking times as if it's like an instant replay. Like, You saw it once, you saw it twice, you're seeing it 3 times, you're seeing it 4 times, so, yeah. But I'm just assuming if I'm assuming Devon's gonna be in season 3, because why not? He's just gonna die again. Because this is, I mean, you'd expect third time to be the charm, not in the Chucky franchise. That's 3 times. I mean, like I said, yeah. 2 out of 3 times he's been barfed on, then he died, cause Junior's father, yeah. But bloody hell. You know, the thing that would have topped it off, I would probably put it in the reaction now. You know the little instant replay logo? Yeah. Fuck. Man, that was really, really intense. And then obviously Chucky was not going to go gently into that good night. Just with the way that when everything dropped, I guess, in terms of, okay, well, they're going to have Chucky restrained, Hannibal Lecter style, of course. Yeah. Just the way he was goading to everyone, to Glenda, to Andy, that kind of final confrontation. Yeah. And can I just say, I feel like with Andy and Kyle's story, because like I said, this felt like a series, well, not a series finale, but a season finale. But of course, there is a lot still going on with Chucky Prime possessing Mixer. Like I said, I think the swap, the jump into the body happened, unless there was an actual swap and Mixer, that would have been fucked. But yeah, I think obviously when Mixer decided to bolt with Chucky, kind of like how she had an idea that Jake, the moment he got, or anyone really of, I guess the protagonists, they would pry Chucky from Mixer or anything and then just run, as if it's like American football, and then try to kill Chucky Prime, end this once and for all. So I think like that moment, Mixer knew as soon as she got her hands on Chucky, she would make a bolt for it, and they would do the old switcheroo, because no one would suspect it. And no one did, because everyone thinks, okay, well, finally this is over. And like I said, there's a finality in this because of the fact that there was that Child's Play 2 flashback, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of got me emotional a bit. And as I said, Chucky 2, Child's Play 2, should I say? That's my favorite movie of the entire bit. But it's not just that, though. Andy has been living with this torment for like 3 decades, and he just doesn't know what to, like, it feels so sad that he doesn't know what to do with his life because of the fact that Chucky has been a constant. Even the gap between Child's Play 2 and Child's Play 3, because there is an age gap, obviously. There's so much trauma that Andy's just gone through. So, and yeah, so yeah, but like that kind of finality, really, it's just kind of heartbreaking, but there is like a finality. I mean, we might see Andy again, we might see Kyle again. I mean, after Child's Play 3 and after the 2 movies with Tiffany and Chucky, I didn't even expect to see Andy again. And then, of course, Curse of Chucky came about, and then that post-credit scene. So, like I said, we might see Andy again. But there is a finality there, so yeah. So we'll see what does happen. But if that's it for Andy and for Kyle, Kyle, I'm more so sure of about the fact that, okay, well, she might not return. Andy, on the other hand, but if that's it for Andy in terms of him being involved in the Chucky franchise, I would think that that would be a very kind of fitting way, even though that Chucky is still out there. Because you'd expect Chucky to keep going on there, like, even if they continue to milk the franchise up until the point where I'm like 8 years old. You know, you can't keep doing this with Andy forever, so... But there is also a fitting way for him to be the one to ultimately end Chucky once and for all. Because, you know, that's how it started, so... But then again, I guess the idea for me would have been, like, Nika would have taken the reins, like the, you know, torch would have been passed in some way. But Nika just bloody serves as a beacon for just pain, because even when she wins, she loses. Like, the way that she, the way that she shot bloody Glenn. I mean, Glenn did sacrifice themselves, because Nika's initial target was, of course, Tiffany, which is valid given the torment. I mean, Tiffany didn't just have Nika as a captive. She amputated her. She put her through hell. She broke apart Nika. I mean, Chucky was doing that anyways with how Chucky ruined her life. Not even, like it was even before she was born. Chucky ruined her life. And then Tiffany just continued the torment. So I didn't mind whatsoever that she was gunning for Tiff. But of course, like I said, Glenn sacrificed themselves. And that's obviously going to lead to the Glenda doll's soul transfer in order to make sure that... And I just... I feel like Glenn's not going to have a say in the matter. Glenn's going to reject any chance for them to be transferred into the doll. They don't want that, especially with the pain that they've been having in terms of the nightmares. They're not going to want that. But given, I mean, not to say that history's going to repeat itself in regards to Nika, because you know, that would just, be fucking... But, given the fact that, you know, Tiffany, and not just that, though, but Glenda, they're not going to want Glenn to die. I feel like, majority's going to rule, I guess, so, and poor Glenn, they're going to have to be trapped in this doll because of the fact that Glenda and Tiff, they want to save their life. So, yeah. But you can see that go, because you wouldn't bring back the doll just for it to be inanimate, right? You know, just a little bit of nostalgia. Hey, look, we remember this. Nah, there's going to be a grander purpose, and with the fact that Glenn is bleeding out, they're going to be transferred into the doll. There we go. So, that is how I see things going there. So, yeah. But, man. And that bit with Nadine and Lexi. Foy. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get to see Nadine. Not just Nadine, just in general. But her as like a guardian angel, basically, for Lexi, who was just spiraling and close to just ODing completely. because I thought she was, because there was moments where I thought she was going to take the entire pills and then she would just be, not dead, but very, very close to death's door. And then Nadine just shows up in, you know, that outfit, and it was a really, really beautiful scene. I mean, I feel so bad for Lexi so much, which, like I say, it is so funny, given the fact episodes 1 to 3 of season 1, I fucking hated her guts. But, you know, that scene made me very emotional, just with knowing that Lexi has gone through this pain, depression, this anxiety, and the fact that she feels responsible for Nadine's death. She made a friend, someone who she felt like could listen to her, and so, and Nadine's words of encouragement were just great. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to cry there, but here we are. Oh man, I loved the confessionals. At first I thought it was more so because it focused on Jake, and I of course said in the last episode and the beginning of this episode, Jake's gonna feel like utter shit. And whilst that was the case, I don't know, it's something about the effect and confessional, especially with Jake's mentality, I guess, that made me think, okay, is this like some kind of mental state or whatever? So, but of course, as we went along the other episodes, it was more so of a confessional, just in reality, really, with characters just addressing their pain and whatnot. So, which, you know, the Father Bryce bit with, like I said, the LGBTQ, I guess, revelation. Yeah, I think that really, I don't know, I feel like that did stood out because of the fact that it is a, I guess, admission. But everyone had some like, everyone's confessionals, like, obviously we didn't cover everyone, but everyone that we saw was really, really impactful. And I think with everyone, it was very, very important to, I feel like, cover the characters who were, of course, at the school. Everyone who has, you know, suffered. Nika, for example. I mean, like I say, whenever she wins, she loses. And then you have, of course, Glenda. Especially with the fact that they've been having nightmares. So, but not just that, though. You've got Chucky telling them you're always going to be, you know, it's part of you. And then I was just thinking, and I don't know if they're going to cover this in the next episode, because everything was happening, of course. But at the same time, Sister Ruth, she was going to shoot Lexi's brains out. So, of course, we're going to have Glenda, I would say, kill in terms of defending Lexi, because of the fact that Sister Ruth was so blinded, and yeah, so, as well as the fact that Lexi was vulnerable, but I don't think anyone at the minute knows about the fact that Lexi had that moment with the pills. So, but I wasn't surprised that she would fall back on them, because yeah, she's just lost an amazing friend. So yeah, and then Jennifer fucking Tilly dies. They just killed Jennifer Tilly. Obviously, there was a little bit of a plan of, let's switch Aru again things. With Tiffany obviously panicking, and thinking, you know what, you can take the fall for me. You've had experience, so yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting Jennifer Tilly to get a face full of a lorry, a truck, should I say. I mean, like, with Father Bryce, that caught me off guard. So, especially with the fact it's Jennifer Tilly. So, you know, I mean, with Tiffany, I would have been shocked as well. Especially with her being a long-standing, I guess, antagonist. So, but this is like Jennifer Tilly. This is like, yeah, Bonnie died. Like Bonnie from Family Guy. Yeah, the actress, she died. So, yeah, it's you know, kind of like, because, you know, Devon, of course, the actor. I can imagine him, like, Devon, yeah. He's gonna be, like, the next, or season 4, he's gonna be an actor, kind of like what they're doing with Jennifer Tilly. And, oh my god, they killed Devon! So, yeah. It's nuts. I mean, I feel like this, it's weird, though. And, you know what, like, Nika's gone through her fair share of pain, but so is Jennifer Tilly, I guess. Not just was she a captive and she spent so many years inside a doll, whilst some psycho paraded around in her body doing heinous shit, but yeah, the fact she died like that is just like, so yeah. As you can tell, a lot happened. I was just going through that episode like, there's a lot going on that I'm just like over. Like the confessionals, which was really, really neatly done. The exorcism, that was like, because Chucky was not, like I said, he was not going gently into that good night. He was gonna go out fighting, etc. So, like when Father Bryce got close to Chucky, I'm like, don't do that shit. So yeah, and there were some classics that the Jersey line fucking killed me. Oh, that was a classic line. But the way he just kept trying to verbally torment everyone is just like, yeah. I'm like, don't bite, and yeah. I do wonder what would have happened if Dean and Sam were there. Crossover. When? I mean, I don't think that would work out, even if I was serious, because obviously Jared and Jensen are doing other things now, so they've done 15 years of Supernatural, so yeah. There's gonna, because obviously I'm still on season 4, there's gonna be an episode where they confront a fucking talking doll. I mean, if Buffy can do so, in season 1, Supernatural can it within the next 11 seasons I've got left to go. So, yeah. So, yeah. No, in all seriousness, though, that was a really, really incredible episode, which just had so much intensity, so much going on, and it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah, really enjoyed this episode. Definitely had a finality vibe for the season, of course. The series, not so much, because, well, not just is season 3 confirmed, which, you know, with Chucky Prime inhabiting Mixer's body, there's obviously got to be a way that Chucky Prime's gonna ditch Mixer's body. And yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna find a Chucky doll for Chucky to inhabit, so because otherwise we've got like Chucky Prime was for these last, well, ever since Chucky 1 started inside Nika's body, but there is a definitive finality in this, unless there's another Chucky that I guess Chucky Prime splintered his soul into, because obviously that was But I don't think they would do that. They got rid of all the Chuckies that died in the truck explosion, so that's kind of written that out the way. So I feel like Chucky Prime is going to have to find a new plastic figurine to inhabit. So, ooh, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!